Every Sunday here on Sunrise, Pat Sullivan from Sullivan Hardware and Garden gives us great advice for do-it-yourself home improvements. Today, he talks about why you should check your home's foundation now before winter sets in.
Well, I know you're starting to wonder, well, what should I be doing this fall? And you know what? During the middle of the winter and we got water and stuff coming in the basement from melting snow, you think, man, in the fall I should have done something about that. This is a great time to kind of do a little inspection on the outside of your house. One of the things is the drop. Maybe you've done some landscaping this spring and maybe really weren't paying attention to the fall. Well, we want to be about a 1/4 inch per foot or 1/8 inch per foot drop away. So if you have any concerns, I just pulled a string. So put a couple posts in, and I got a little line level right here. So you can kind of see I have a nice level line, and then you can just measure the fall. So you got 9 inches there, and I come out to about 10 foot, and I'm 15 inches. So a nice fall. That's 6 inches just from that point. So now you know, but you want to look, you want to check all these spots. So look right here. See where there's a little dip down here? These are the problem areas. A lot of times it's corners where you kind of dirt kind of settles there. There's been some, whether it's landscaping or somebody's put in a pipe. Those are the areas you have to build up. So you want to build it up with fill dirt. The problem is everybody goes and gets this. They'll buy a bag of topsoil, and that's kind of like pretty boy soil. Pretty boy soil is not going to do it. You need kind of a bad boy soil, right? Why do they date the bad guys? I don't know. Here's the bad boy soil. So this is fill dirt, a little harder to find. You need something with a clay content in it. But this can be, a construction site, maybe borrow a little bit. But that's what you want, because you want to pound that in, and that creates a nice clay base, and that allows the water to sheet off. So very important. You also want the water to get away from the house. So if it's a little flatter, just a little extension like that. Now this one has an underground, but if you don't have that, you can put something like that on a splash block. And I generally put, this is like toilet paper rolls. Nobody knows which way to put the splash block. I always put it like that so the water bumps out and sprays in, but really getting it as far away from the house as you can. Now, if you have a sump pump discharge, you got right in here, you got a sump pump. See how there's a nice tube, gets it away from the foundation. And as long as we're talking about sump pumps, if you have a sump pump in your house, don't wait. They just stop working. You should replace this every 3 to 5 years. I know you don't want to replace something that's still working, but when this thing fails, it's not like a water heater. It stops working and water gets in the basement or the crawl space. But around the house, look for drops. See this, how the corner, you got so much foundation exposed, so it looks like a low corner there, and you get negative grade, and you get water going back into the crawl space. This is just a start of the many things you can do this fall. It's going to be great.
A lot of optimism there. I think we covered a lot of territory as well, from the big hose that you need all the way to just borrowing some dirt. But a lot of good tips there to make sure.
From a construction site.
Just going to go up there and make some friends, right? Now,